Today's real estate video again focuses on the Samana Peninsula on the northeast coast of the Dominican Republic. Specifically, we're going to explore and tour the Monte Rojo area, which is about 10 minutes east of the city of Samana. Okay, we've now made the drive up to Monte Rojo, which is a mountainous setting, just a few minutes east of the city of Samana. We're going to take some aerial video shots and also some ground shots to show you the tremendous view that you have from this level. I mean, when you talk about panoramic, this is the epitome of panoramic. We're going to go up and take a view here shortly of the rest of the area. This is a view off one of the cliffside palapas. It's a covered lounge area for reading, enjoying, or just taking in the views. I'm going to do a short pan here, and you can see that this is just unbelievable, the panoramic views you have. This here is a view of Cayo Levantado off and to the right. To the left is a similar palapa. They're kind of brother and sister palapas. I think you can see below me and to the left is solar panels for electricity. This is facing the south and gets sun all day long. This view shows the natural beauty of this area. It's ideally suited for green space community. Lots of tropical vegetation with different types of trees, lots of grass and vegetation. Everywhere you go, overlooks the ocean. This area is blessed because it's got brand new paved roads, water, electricity. And there's an internet cell phone tower that provides internet speeds of up to 100 megabyte. As you can see, the roads in this local barrio or neighborhood the roads are paved brand new. Electricity is above the ground, with at least there's electricity. And again, there's water and sewer, I'm assuming septic system. You may hear from the background, it's local residents. There may be some Dominican chatter in the background if you can hear that. Very warm and gracious people, very safe neighborhood. As you can see, it has a local Dominican flavor. This is the road going uphill. I haven't been to the end of it, but I think it extends for miles all along the ridge of this mountaintop. So there's easy access from the city, main roads, to each separate villa or gated community. Okay, this gives you a view of Cayo Levantado from the villa. Again, every villa would be positioned such that it has an ocean view. Barely will be able to see your next door neighbor because of the hills and the foliage. Okay, this particular lot, we're on a bluff here, or a knoll. This particular lot has 18,000 square meters, and it's got 2 or 3 plateaus, so you could have a main house, guest houses, or this could be a bed and breakfast as well. We'd have different buildings, and the main central building plus the guest houses and so forth. Or you could have 2 or 3 different residences in this scenario. Some of these trees could be cut down to enhance the view, or you could just leave them to get the shade and the seclusion.
Okay, that property there is one main title, is 84,000 meters, and it goes all the way down and all the way up to that little trees over there. You see the burnt tree over there?
Yes.
That's the boundary of this property with that one. The
and you say that one,
same.
That side has its own separate entrance?
It has its own separate entrance, and it's a whole mountain, so you got no neighbors at all. On the other side, it goes all the way down to the river, so you got all the panoramic view. If this is 180, that one over there will be 270 views, because you see views from all over the place.
Is the entrance dangerous, or is it fairly flat?
No, it's easy going. Yes.
Easy going.
Yes.
Okay, let's go over there and take a look at it. We'll walk that side as well.
Excellent.
Okay, tell me about this lot.
Okay, this property is 80,000 meters. You got ocean views from everywhere on the property. It goes all the way down the hill on that side and all the way down the hill on the other side.
Over there is the other house we took a view of, and those were the 2 smaller lots,
yes.
right?
And this is neighbor to this property. This property ends up where those crops are over there. That's where the other property starts.
So those crops are
going up.
Those crops we see below that house
yes.
are on this property.
Are on this property, exactly.
Can you build something there as well, or
of
mainly on this side?
No, you can build most of it. Yes.
Yeah. Now, if we built over there, where would the access for that over there be?
That's the other road over there that we take to get to that home. So there are two
So
different access.
this property, different accesses, and
Yes.
there's no problem with
Yes.
rights of way or anything.
No problems right away. Or you could leave it like a buffer if you don't want to build there, which in this property and the next one.
Okay.
And it goes all the way down to that. There's a little dry river there, and it goes up a little bit.
So it's a dried river. It just basically flows when there's rain.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now there's water there because it has been raining.
Okay.
And all the way to the front, let's go to the front so I show you the other limit.
Okay, Tomas, we're now on the front side facing more in the Samana Bay. Tell me a little bit about how far the property goes to here,
It goes all the way down to the bottom line.
to the bottom. So it's
Yes.
past this fence.
Past that fence, all the way, there's another fence there and goes down. All
So
way
the
down.
pony is still on this
The
property.
pony is still on this property.
So there's multiple places where you can build villas.
Exactly. You got a little hill there, another one over here, another one here, another one at the entrance, and we're just watching half of the property. There's the other side.
Yeah.
And we
Now
will
you're
now-
saying you've got contours of this. What we need to do
Yes,
is
it's not
sketch
finished, but I got at least half of it.
We got to sketch the site plan to see where the villas would go. What I see here, as I mentioned before, we have two opportunities. One is to subdivide the individual lots. The one is to have all the land as a co-op, and each owner shares in the co-op and owns a portion of it, and they share the maintenance and common expenses. What do you think is best? To give titles to individual lots or have
No, I
co-ops
would
for
agree
one
on
title?
both, really, because nowadays it's very used and common that you put the property in a corporation and people get assets for the corporation but not subdivide the title.
Yeah, so they own shares of the corporation and the corporation owns the title. And you can, the good news about that, my understanding, is that when you transfer the shares, there's no transfer tax because the property still stays in the name of the corporation.
Exactly. You just transfer it once to the corporation and you pay taxes there, but then once you're splitting shares of the corporation, you don't pay taxes for it. You're
Right. Okay,
And
we'll
this is
talk more
rural
about that
property,
later.
so it's tax-free. You don't pay taxes annually for holding it because it's a property that is not in town. It's rural.
So this is a rural property, there's no annual property
No annual
taxes.
taxes at all,
Okay,
which is pretty important.
yeah. Just tell me about that. You're talking about the tree line there. The tree line starts a cliff going down, correct?
Yes, exactly. And this property ends up on half of that cliff, so you have no neighbors at all. No one can build in front of you, and no one could access from that where.
Well, it's a very safe and secure area because
Yes.
nobody can climb those cliffs.
I even thought of building a road all the way down because there's a road coming from the main road there, and it goes in like 400 meters. The
Well, why
linking
would
part-
you build a road there?
Because I thought if I add a little beach club over there, my people will go down there through their private road to the beach club.
Well, yeah, that'd be great. The question is it real steep for a road?
It is, but there's a way to do it. That's why I do the contour to see how
Okay, say that again, Tomas.
the trees, the line over there. That's where the cliff starts.
Yeah, you can
going down.
see, yeah, off in the distance there you can see it's a major drop-off
Yes,
because the coloring of this local vegetation is different than that distant vegetation.
exactly. And that road, like this distance, that property goes a little bit down through the cliff. That's the limit of the property, so no one can build up front of you.
Yeah,
and
but-
you could have a road coming up through that cliff, reaching here to get a private access to go all the way down to the beach.
Something you could put like a golf court or it's a walkable.
No, walkable.
Walkable,
Yes.
yeah, you would traverse it up and down so that you go back and forth, back and
Exactly.
forth.
That's what we got on contour to see how expensive that road will be to build.
It's a very European concept where you zigzag down to the ocean.
Exactly.
Okay, describe we only saw half the property. We're now looking east at the other 50% of the property. Tell me about that side of the property.
Well, it goes all the way down to a little cañada that is there, dry river that is only get filled when it's water, and this is the private path in between. So if you buy the property, you access to both sides. You could either keep or cancel this private path.
Yeah, but you're saying all of this would still be part of the same corporation or
Yes,
co-op
yes.
if you go that route.
It's all in the 84,000 meters.
And we're at the fence line of a path that separates the two parcels.
Where? Sorry, again.
This path separates the two parcels, and you
No,
bought
it-
these individually, or did you buy
Yes,
them?
they were from 10 different brothers. I bought them individually and I put them all together in a one unique title.
I see. I'll tell you what I'm going to do maybe is get the drone and walk over there. I think we've got a good enough idea about the property.
Excellent.
I don't need to really walk
If you
every
use
inch
the
of that.
drone, you will get to see the whole view because the whole view is all this around. So all this side of the property, 50% of the property is overlooking Cayo Levantado.
Yeah.
There's a flat piece on top and the other side is looking to Samana Bay. This is my best property on the area. I can tell you.
Yeah, see, there's no question. if we build this into 20 or 30 shares,
Yes.
there's enough room where everybody can be on the top ridge
Exactly.
and get a fantastic view. Nothing but green space flowing down the mountain from each side.
With fruit trees and woods, nice wood to walk through.
The yellow lines in this image of the Monte Rojo area indicate parcels of land that we've acquired and are now currently up for sale. These lots may be bought individually for farms or private residences, or they can be set up as gated communities for the green space lifestyle. If you would like more information on how to acquire some or all of these parcels of land, please give us a call or send us an email. More information is included on our website.